competition is healthy. In fact, competition and trying to be the best, trying to be the first, is not only human, but is also ethical, is admiring, and is a necessity for improvement and advancement in many issues, whether it is science, whether it is medicine, whether it is journalism, or any other aspect of life. However, competition should be just, should be ethical, should be reliable and accountable, and also should not hurt or should not create any problem at any level in any society, community, nation, or a process. Journalism in particular is very important. Social media, news agencies at many levels could be very effective in propagation of news, truth, and also they could be very much effective when lying, particularly when they have lots of tools at their disposal, such as AI, such as Photoshop, such as unsubstantiated news, and many others. One of the issues is recently, which we have faced since 2016 and then 2020 and 2024, is the animosity towards Republican and in particular towards President Trump. No matter what President Trump does or says, many of the social medias that has affiliation to the other party, Democrats, liberal and progressive, they all, no matter what, they are against it. And they are trying to really twist the fact and twist the narrative in order to prove or escalate their agenda. One news that was basically in many news agencies, all the liberal and mainstream news agencies, including CNN, was the bombing of one of the schools in Iran in current war between Iran and American. The war started 47 years ago against American. The Islamic Republic of Iran hold more than 50 or 52 individuals, the diplomats, and since the land and ground of American as their embassy in Tehran, demolished things, abused the system, and hold those diplomats for more than 440 days. Later on, during the Obama's administration, they captured 9 or 11 Navy servicemen. They amazingly humiliate them, they insult them, and then they release them. In Beirut, they killed, by attacking and bombing, they killed 250 servicemen. All of this happened during Republican administration and during Democrat administration. I have to add a little bit that the Islamic Republic of Iran in 1979 was installed by support of Democrat and in particular President Carter. Whether that was a policy at that point, established policy, that's the president's prerogative. But if the policy proved to be wrong after 47 years, then we should have question mark in front of it. And then during Obama administration, they give this group of people millions, as they did to Syria. Remember the red line of Obama, which they crossed, and he stayed quiet, and as a result of that, Islamic Republic of Iran killed 3 million in Syria, and the social media and the news agency, including CNN, kind of brush it under the carpet. That's not ethical. And then recently, the same Islamic Republic massacred more than 42,000. The non-official report by Iranian ordinary people whose loved ones were killed or imprisoned, hung, point to 90,000. From the beginning of the 1979 till today, including the war in Iraq, more than 1 million Iranians have been killed. More than 500,000 has been disabled. The social media and CNN said few things, but they brush it. They didn't say anything about it. A couple of years ago, the Islamic Republic of Iran sent poisoned gas to the girls' school, elementary, in order to keep the girls inside. CNN, I didn't see anything. If they said it was very small, they should have talked about it with all these experts, that what kind of gas it was and why did they do it, and they go and push the government to go to the United Nations. After the massacre of December and January, they killed, according to the even Iranian agencies, and President Trump mentioned also 32, it's 42. Iranians said 90. The CNN were quiet. Nobody poured into the street. None of the liberal, progressive came to this street, putting on those keffiyehs and holding on the Gaza and Palestinian and kind of protest. No, none happened. University stayed quiet. Professors, academic stayed quiet. Now they are talking about this missile that attacked in a school that killed many student girls. They show the shape of it, the size of it. All these experts come and talk about it. But the account on the ground by Iranian point out to the missile hits a IRGC's headquarters. Although the aftermath of it hit the school, but that number of the kids were killed by the IRGC, not by American. Even IRGC and Iranian agencies said it at the beginning, and then they took it off. And when the CNN mentioned it, and other mainstream news agency at 7, all of them, CBS, ABCs, all of them, you know where they get their news? They reference the Iranian agencies. The Islamic Republic agencies has been lied to American for the past 47 years. They lie about coronavirus. They lied about attacking Lebanon. They lied about killing Americans. They lied about all the hostage taking. So, the American really must ask themselves, should we listen to this news agency, and where is the accountability? What if they lie? Should we boycott them? What should we do? Is there any rules and regulations that they have to really substantiate news before they spell it out? Do they have a newspaper person, an agent on the ground? Have they seen the ground? Have they taken the pictures? Or they took a picture from BBC, who took from another agencies that he talked about the IRGC by itself as a result of their propaganda. Having the competition, having the challenges of the news and policies, whether it's by politician or news agency or by supporter, they are all part of the democracy. But when it comes to lying, to propagation of the lie and fake news, that is not democracy anymore. Is a demagoguery. Is against all the principle of democracy. And we should ask questions. We should ask questions and hold those agencies accountable. Lying about a simple issue is not a big deal. Lying about a nation just because they hate President Trump, that's wrong. All the Democrat leaders must come forward and condemn this demagoguery. They have to put a stop to this. President Trump is doing something that President Obama should have done. President Biden should have done. Islamic Republic of Iran killing American, killing British, killing everybody. They're gonna be bad for the world. They're gonna be bad for the humanity. Everybody knows that. CNN, CBS, ABCs, every one of you guys, don't do Photoshop. Don't spread lies. Bring good news, honest news. Give it to American. American knows about this.